Previously on The Scene.
You want to learn how to play harmonica? It's easy. All you got to do is put it in your mouth and suck and blow. I'll show you. harpdogbrown.com. See you there.
Welcome to The Scene, that show about music on Shaw Television. I'm your host, David Lennon, for the next half hour. And actually, for the last month, we've been asking you to submit your performance videos of your band, if you're a solo performer, if you're a DJ, because we've been running this little contest, the Play at Tall Tree contest, the winner of which gets to perform at the Tall Tree Music Festival in Browns Mountain in Port Renfrew, June 28th to 30th. A pretty good gig for an up-and-coming band looking to make its mark. Thank you very much for submitting. We had 65 submissions that ran the gamut from like death metal to alt punk, pop, fusion. Everything was in there, which is really cool and just shows off what a wealth of talent we have here. Thank you to all of you who submitted videos. There is only one winner. There only has to be one winner, and the winner is, drum roll, for this year, the Play at Tall Tree Festival on The Scene, Love Coast.
Those letters were never sent, and that no address was signed, 'cause it's so
Those are pyrotechnics. If we had budget, you'd see explosions behind me here in Chinatown in Victoria. Anyway, Love Coast is a band that is full of soul. They're kind of a pop, soul, fusion unit. I love their stuff. From Vancouver, technically, although they have deep roots here on the island. They're drummers from Nanaimo. 3 of the band members studied jazz at Vancouver Island University in Nanaimo. Their album was recorded by Rick Salt in Nanaimo, so yeah, I'm gonna call them a Nanaimo fusion mainland band. Whatever that means. Anyway, good stuff, really good. Congratulations, Love Coast, and thank you to all of you who entered our Play at Tall Tree contest. We'll see you there. And now to get you psyched for Tall Tree itself, here's a little something that's, wow, it's completely different.
You know this man. He's your neighbor, your co-worker. Maybe he's you. Same little job, same little life, same burnt toast. Is this all there is? Is this all you get? Some days, it seems like it. Is this what you thought your life would be like? Boring job, being bossed around, bunny cup, no control over your own life. Sad, man.
Hey, do you know what time it is?
Oh, yeah. It's... Oh, come on!
Jeez, man, get it together. What was that? Come on, change your shirt. Change your life. Amen. You need to break out. Be free. Breathe the air. Stop selling carpet.
Hello. Do you have a book of carpet samples that I can take home?
See, this is exactly what I'm talking about, man. Get up.
I can
Get out. Be free. You've done what you can. You've put in your time, paid your dues. You've worked and worked. And what have you got? Maybe it's time you take some time for you.
I can't take it anymore. I don't know why. I don't know.
Avia is a Victoria alt-rock pop band fronted by a one-time Canadian Idol runner-up who have these well-crafted pop songs, really beautiful songs, and these incredible lush harmonies, evident very much so here on an acoustic version they played for the scene of their song Memories.
This is the last time I come to your rescue. I've left you memories to sift.
Avia, the band that we all thought was Aivia because of the way it's spelled. It's an old joke now with you guys, right?
Yeah. It was our mistake for not spelling that phonetically. We've gotten Aviva and Aivia
Avia.
Avia.
I
is one of them. I've heard Viava once.
Viava?
Yeah.
Paper towels or something?
I don't know. Yeah.
Viavo. The Italian version of Avia. Avia.
Yeah.
Like, see, even now I can't say it, even though we're talking about it. Well, it doesn't really matter because the music's good and the logo looks really good, spelled that way. And like so many Victoria bands, again, here's a band made up of former bands. Tell me about who you used to be.
Well, us two, Shay and I have been playing together since middle school, and went through a couple variations of some interesting styles of bands. And
You're gonna throw some names out there.
Well, Where Infinity Ends is a shout out for one.
That's good.
Yeah, that's where we started, and it was pop, and then it kind of transformed into like screamo.
Yep.
And then we changed the name to The Kickoff and got a new singer and went back to even poppier than before.
Yep. So that was one side of the story. These guys were the other.
Yeah, we were, Liam and I were in a band called Two Asians and a White Guy.
Hey, you're not Asian.
No, I'm not.
What's the difference then with this band? I mean, the pop sounds are there, the hooks are there. You guys are playing for us acoustically today, a song, Memories, that you may record one day acoustically, but usually you're plugged in, rocking out, right?
Yeah.
I think the difference mainly lies in kind of our education, not necessarily formal, but as we've kind of matured as musicians and as people, it's kind of it's still pop. We want to make it accessible, but we also really want to have fun with it, and it's what we like to play. So we're kind of doing things our way this time. And now that we know a little more about how to play our instruments and stuff, so that's
as you age rapidly.
Puberty was an angsty time, so it's weird. Puberty's weird.
And we finally learned that fifth chord too. So we've got more now.
Yeah. That's the.
Yeah.
That's good. You guys you've got an album maybe coming out when you finish recording it, or you haven't even started yet. But I mean, it's going to be coming out maybe the fall, maybe
we have
never.
A first album.
Okay.
We have a first EP that we did with Adam Sutherland at Infinity Studios.
Shout out to him because he's great.
Yeah, he is great. So we did just a 6-song EP that's called The Four Winds, that's on iTunes and all that kind of stuff. And now we're hoping over the summer to be able to write more songs to get another EP done. Before the end of the summer.
Yeah. When you're writing tunes, you guys write collectively, or do individuals bring tunes and you workshop them?
Now it's been pretty collective. Yeah. And for the first album, I'd kind of just like come up with a vocal melody and a simple chord progression, and then I'd be like, "This is what I can play," and Jeff's like, "Cool, I'm gonna make this more musical," and like, and then but now these guys kind of have been doing the majority of the work, I have to admit, and I just kind of write the vocal melody and lyrics.
I've left you plenty memories to sift through. Now go and play pretend. I'd leave for hours, hoping you would carry on, but you built a tower.
turn, I find a chapter I can burn. The memories are mixed up with the ash and earth. The game is done. God knows you are a smoking gun. The stakes are high. So tell me a lie. Say goodbye. You're just a part of the horizon. If you speak, I'll listen. Across this distance, we'll find our way
Thank you. Cool.
Blues musicians always have the greatest nicknames like Bitin', Howlin', Barkin', Blind, Gatemouth, Sunny, Sunny Boy. They're all there. Mine would be Lemon Lips Lenham. I don't know why, but it sounds cool. I don't know the blues. This guy does, though. Harpdog Brown. What a great handle. What a great blues nickname. And the real deal, too. 30 years in the business, 6 albums, Juno nominations. Came over to talk to the scene all the way from Vancouver. Harpdog is such a good blues name. Do you get a lot of action on that? People asking you about that all the time?
Nah,
they just think, yeah, it's on his driver's license.
It's funny, yeah. See, even the bank who knows me, you know, everybody in my bank. Hey, Harpdog, how's it going? What are you doing today? I'm giving you money.
But it's the blues tradition has these great nicknames. Like it's almost de rigueur. You have to have one. Yours came about
honestly
in a story in Kitsilano. Isn't there some sort of? Yeah. I was on a beach or in a pub.
No. It wasn't on a beach. I've never been too much of a beach guy, you know.
Gee, I don't know, man. Look at you.
Yeah, which way to the beach? Yeah. Kitsilano, yeah, 1989, I guess, on a Wednesday, sitting in with friends, just playing some harmonica and having some fun and staying out of trouble. And at the end of the night, 2 guys, young fellas, dressed in suits, almost as nice as this, had been sending the band rounds for the last 2 sets. And they started chanting, Harpdog, 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 at the end of the night. We were already, 20 minutes had gone by, it seems, in my memory, but it stuck. And I accepted that name. And I just recently, last year, made it official and legalized that name. So my passport, my driver's license, my birth certificate.
You are
everything.
Harpdog Brown.
Yeah, no middle name, Harpdog Brown.
What's the secret to playing good blues harp?
The secret, I guess, listening. Like any, instrument, you got to really listen to it first and understand the language, and then know what to say, but it doesn't come overnight, right? See, you learn how to, just like any language, say, for instance, this one we're using right here, English, we learned how to speak by what? Hearing it, not a book, right? So that's how you learn to play blues harmonica. Listen to it and understand the language of it. And then repeat it like we did when we said mine, mommy, and no. Usually the first 3 words of any kid, right? Sometimes in that order. Mine.
What was the first thing you learned on blues harp then?
Something, probably like... that kind of thing, Muddy Waters, Mannish Boy, because it's pretty easy. It just has a groove on 1 chord, right? And things like that. Baby, please don't go. Baby, please don't go. Baby, please don't go. so I started doing stuff like that on my own, kind of, you know, and I remember going to like underground parkades at night.
You get the good echo.
Oh yeah, and you know, just wail, you know, just like nobody's watching, you know.
When did you start singing? Because you coupled this. You're a pretty good vocalist. When did that happen around the same time?
I was singing first. However, I guess I felt like I was a guitar player. Like that's what I wanted to be, like any kid, I guess. Over the turn of time, it actually moved quite quickly. My first solo gig I did as a singer and a guitar player in a corner back in the late 70s. I quickly seemed to grow as a vocalist, but the guitar playing just kind of sort of stayed right where it was, you know, wasn't getting any better, you know. And that's when I decided it was the next step would be to hire on to a band. And so I, you know, looked to hire on, to find a band, looking for a vocalist to pursue the career, you know, the life and the
endless travel, endless women,
wow,
endless parties,
endless travel, and you know, nap time, all the most important things in life, and you know, definitely very little or low on the scale of boredom. You know, this life may not be always great and always like happy and you know, fancy and glorious, but it's never ever boring. That's all you get.
Earlier this year on the scene, we got Victorian musician Dant and Jay to come on, do an interview. We rolled his video, but we also got him to play an acoustic version of his song Unconsciousness. And so today we have just a taste of Dant and Jay.
It's gonna be what it is.
When you're ready.
Feel it creeping in, an amplitude and sin, though you can't quite catch the spin. It's something we all know, with blood and bone to call, so out of our control. Soul feels damp and cold, abyss in our dark hole, screaming to grab a hold. Oh, the unconsciousness that we all feel, the unconsciousness that we repeal. We disguise it with our lives, try to deal. The unconsciousness knows what's real. Skytons try to guide Suzuki's open blinds, still holes are far and wide. I think it's something else. How could this be your hell? Sickened by land and self. Now his actions are your thoughts. To cope with that you're caught in a battle lost then fought. Oh.
Curtains try to guide. Suzuki's open blind.
If you want to catch the rest of that Dant and Jay song, Unconsciousness, just go to facebook.com/thescenetv. You can see it there in glorious high definition. In fact, you can watch all the episodes of The Scene right there. Maybe even stuff that we haven't put on TV, just as web only. Driving you there right now. Thanks to all our Tall Tree Festival entries, our contest. Wow, what a great outpouring of talent and a great show of the best up-and-coming bands. And congratulations especially to our winners that play at Tall Tree this year, Love Coast. Woo! Yeah, good to see them up at Browns Mountain, June 28th to 30th in Port Renfrew at the Tall Tree Festival. That's it for us here at The Scene. I'm David Lenham. See you next week.